Pygmalion was a talented Greek sculptor from Cyprus. After becoming disgusted by the local prostitutes, he lost all interest in women and avoided their company completely. Pygmalion saw women as flawed creatures and vowed to never waste any moment of his life with them. He dedicated himself to his work and soon created Galatea, a beautiful statue of a woman out of ivory. Ironically, the masterpiece of his life was a statue of a woman. Perhaps he sought to correct the marble, the flaws, and he saw in women of flesh and blood.
I am a sculptor. Watch.
How much do you guys have?
Whatever the case, Pygmalion worked so long and with such inspiration on the statue of Galatea that it became more beautiful than any woman that he had ever lived or been carved in the stone. As he finished the statue's features, they became exquisitely lovely, and he found himself applying the strokes of hammer and chisel with increasing affection. When his chisel finally stopped ringing, there stood before him a woman of such perfection that Pygmalion, who had professed his disdain of all females, fell deeply in love. He would bring it gifts, caress it, kiss it, and talk to it every day. He brought it gifts he thought women would enjoy, such as pretty seashells, beads, songbirds, bubbles, and flowers. He would dress the statue in fine clothing and put rings on her fingers, necklaces around her neck, and even earrings. However, what irony that who had scorned women, should fall in love with a woman who would never fall in love in return.
It's the mic. It's the mic.
Damn, okay. I could work. Okay. Good statue.
Such a passion could not go unnoticed by the goddess of love, Aphrodite. She took pity on the young man, and when Pygmalion went to her temple to sacrifice a bull, Aphrodite gave him a sign. As the offering burned on the temple, the flames shot up 1, 2, 3 times. Pygmalion went home, wondering what to make of the manifestation he had seen. When he entered his studio, however, and saw the statue, all other thoughts were banished from his mind. He ran to his statue and embraced it. Did she seem warm to his touch, or was it just residential heat from the sunset that had warmed the stone? He kissed her. Did the statue's lips seem soft? He stood back and regarded her. Did there appear a glow of life from within the marble? Was he imagining it? No. Aphrodite had given life to the statue, whose name was Galatea.
Please let the statue come alive.
I'll think about it.
Aphrodite, this is so that my statue may live.
You have made alive. Get free.
Oh my god, I'm alive! Aphrodite.
Your wish has been granted. She is alive.
Yes!
You must go find her.
Okay.
Go. Not here.
She's not here. She's not there. Where could she be?
Maybe she's at my house. Maybe she's warm.
Warm. Maybe your lips are soft.
They are soft.
Pygmalion's mind oscillated between doubt and joy, fearing he may be mistaken. Again and again, with the lovers adored, he touches the object of his hopes. It was indeed alive. The veins, when pressed, yielded to the finger and again resumed their roundness. Slowly, it dawned on Pygmalion that the animation of his sculpture was the result of his prayer to the goddess Aphrodite, who knew his desire. At last, the votary of Aphrodite found words to thank the goddess. Pygmalion humbled himself at the goddess's feet. Soon, Pygmalion and Galatea were wed, and Pygmalion never forgot to thank Aphrodite for the gift she had given him. Aphrodite blessed the nuptials she had formed, and this union between Pygmalion and Galatea produced a son named Paphos, who from the city of Paphos in Cyprus received its name. Pygmalion and Galatea brought gifts to her temple throughout their life, and Aphrodite blessed them with happiness and love in return.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
going.
We should have a baby.
Hey, son.